I got voted best legs for a guy in high school.
Yeah, I was in the ghetto at 5 a.m. selling out bean and cheese, a potato and egg.
That is not what Josh was doing.
It's delicate and dainty. It's a good sweet fuck.
Obama has teleported into a Chuck E. Cheese. Let me tell you something. I don't like it when people fuck with my ketchup, and I don't like to walk or climb.
Is this bad that we are talking about bestiality and these dogs? Like, brown one looks big, hefty, and nice. I want him to take control of me. Like, I don't want the bleak one. That looks like a rough and tumble.
Look, that dog already looks like it eats ass.
That's the one you want them to just me use and abuse me. Take it.
I would fuck the hell out of you, Brandon.
Right now, you're a douchebag and getting fucked by Corey.
Look, all I'm saying is, if you own a food truck, I'm going gay for you.
Hello? Are you there? We are. We're back, everybody. Season 7, episode 1. That's what we're calling it.
Yep.
Me and Josh back in the saddle. What's up, buddy?
I know. How has it been? I mean, honestly, how long have we not been? I mean, Dave and Buster's, man, and I'll give it to the audience that we've been working on. It's so it's not that us at Inebriated Skaters weren't working. But now we're back behind the screen and back to make you all enjoy and have a great night. I think we're gonna have some real fun tonight.
I miss hanging out with you, buddy, and making you laugh and making you fart. What have you been up to?
I mean, mine not much changing of that. The only thing is I have really started forcing myself to write my book. I have had some changes there. To write my book. I was in the hospital last week.
Yeah.
But
that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Oh, I'm good with it. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. With the hospital one.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. I mean, I'll get into that more after I'm trying to share.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're sharing the podcast.
Yes, I'm sharing the podcast out, and you're asking me, and I'm like, fuck, I can't do both.
Well, I was trying to have you share your life with the one person watching.
Let me just say, I'm about to share my life.
Yeah, Josh, I missed doing this with you every Friday night.
I know.
We're gonna have a good time tonight, huh?
Oh my! And what is Oh, what is great about it is you all. Oh my gosh, I literally had one of those 20. Like, do you remember the show 24?
Yeah.
Right, with Jack Bauer and all that.
Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah.
No, I don't remember it.
No, no, I don't mean like remembering the actual show. The concept.
No, I remember.
The concept is exactly what mine was. Is like that so dramatic and freaking an hour. Like it was. My one friend was like literally almost like hyperventilating because he was like, how in the fuck did this happen in an hour? And now you're all up and fine and literally just went on with life. Like this hour happened, but didn't happen now. Like nothing changed. Nothing came of it. I mean, I told my thing of it. But what about you, Brandon? I mean, you're up there. What? Oh, you do have a change, man. You got to tell us about it. I know we didn't get your JLB. You're like, what? Oh shit! Yeah, I got a job.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got a job. And it's been
Lori,
great.
We're back.
Hey, Lori Chapman. Hey, shout out to Lori Chapman. She got me a birthday present. She came out to the live show, and it was the most delicious smelling soap I've ever showered with.
I still have it. I have it in my guest room.
I've actually used mine, and let me tell you, I used it. I used it real good. No, Lori's been great. She's been coming out and seeing us in person.
Oh,
And she's
yeah.
been bringing friends, and
I know, and one friend is below. I told him if he wanted to jump on for a couple minutes, he could. Because
oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, because Matt has supported us through a lot of this.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's because guys, we've been doing these like live shows and working our butts off over there at the DMB. So
not to be confused with the DMV.
No, but then we had people that came out and always helped, and like they were just supposed to be audience, but they helped. Like Lori would help us, like gather some people. I know Matt, you help. We're just trying to.
Yeah, that's the coolest because it's almost like that saying, "It takes a village to raise a child." Well, it takes a whole group of people with the like-minded, that's like-minded to put a comedy show together. One person can't do it by themselves. Not a good one.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna get into anything deep more about it. Let's just say the pool of talent is hard, and that's everywhere. I really think that's in a lot of cities. That sometimes the talent pool can get hard, and then you have to get from other cities. Like I will say, some from other cities is tonight I hosted again the our Apex, which I need to get the beers again and everything because
yeah. Apex is a great place.
He wants us to support us. Oh my gosh, yeah, I love Apex. So
and they're great up there. Those people up there, they're really nice.
Oh my, I enjoy them so.
Hey, everybody watching the podcast, tell Josh to get the fuck off his phone.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I got a job. Let's talk about that. I help people get jobs. I'm working in staffing. I had a guy come in, Josh. You would love this. I had a guy come in, and he told me that his dream job was to work as a janitor at a middle school. That was his dream job.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
And I said, well, you're in luck. I got a spot for you. So I make dreams come true. And
there you go, man.
Also, I'm pretty sure that guy was a pedophile. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A little creepy. But hey,
okay.
You can be
so I'm off my phone now. Hey, I'm off my phone now. And we have 5 viewers. You all viewing this, you comment that this is the most fucking craziest story you ever heard. Let's start today. 2:00, 2:20. I walked out to my car. I ended up locking my keys in my car. So I called a locksmith. Called a couple. One of them kept sending me through like a freaking I thought it was like a third party thing, but I'm figuring this out. There's a mob. So let me keep going. So then finally somebody said a technician was out. It took about, I don't know. I was just sitting out there waiting. I had to call the guy and direct him how to do it. And I couldn't understand him at all. I mean, not one word. So then he pulls up in a rickety Chevy van. Literally, yeah. I mean, it was minivan, but wrecked on it had only like a little bit of the fucking logo for the real stuff. And this is what he pulled when he first got up there. He was like, hey, how you doing? And I was like, yeah. And then he went, you want your door unlocked, right? He's like, I can't do that. I was like, what? And he said, come here. And then he pulled out like the little ticket book. And I ain't stupid because I know he wrote in the tickets. You don't write them before you do the job. That's stupid. No. So he wrote though that, it was going to be $100 for the travel because it was so hard to get here. Then I was like, what the hell? It's like, honestly, I'd just pay you cash than paying the damn company. He said, yep, $200 right now.
Oh,
so I was like, no. And they had like a plan of it. Oh man, yeah, they were trying to, because if the actual company, it would have been like $50.
Oh Lord. Hey, hold on, Josh. I just put 2 and 2 together, man. I wasn't paying attention. We have somebody in the green room. You want to bring them on while you're telling your wacky fucking story?
Yeah, I am.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Yo, what's up, man?
How goes it?
Just being
Mine
us.
is I don't understand my life. I'm just gonna tell you
In
that.
here.
That's how I am right now.
Just tell her how it is.
So where we're at, I'm at now the sketchy guy. This is the start. Okay. He's I think Arabic. I think Arabic was what he was saying, but he was also a ginger. He's a freaking ginger Arabic that was trying to rip me off to get my car open. And I was so worried because I then, after hearing his voice, I was like, fuck. The other, all the other locksmiths that I call, they weren't a telephone company. I thought like an overseas. Fuck no. I feel like that there's some Arabics that are holding up this these locksmiths, man. I almost want to call somebody else, check locksmiths, but let's go. So creepy guy comes out and then goes, and I said, car first. And he said, okay. Car then money. And I said, okay. But he kept making me like stay close to him. He's like, come, stay safe. And I went, and I'd be like walking away. So that kind of creeped me out. So now doors open though. And then he comes in, he's like, oh, then I told him like 125. I was like, dude, 200 is too much. And then he goes, nope, 200 now. And I was like, so I started freaking. At this point, I am panicking. I am like really scared at this point. That I feel in my head that the mob's gonna come after me. That's my thought. Is this guy's gonna beat the shit out of me and then I'm gonna end up putting in the mob. That was my thought. But anyway, so then he gets in the van and he calls me over and then I'm at the van window with him. I'm trying to Cash App him, so I'm going in there and I'm trying to find his name. And then he finally kept going, let me see your phone. Let me just see your phone. I'll do it. And then because I was trying to take the picture of his, but it freaking all of like the words were Arabic and all that. And I couldn't understand. We tried that a couple times. And they were trying to grab my phone, and I went, fuck this. Turned around, sprinted back to my house, slid on ice, rolled down, then finally got up, then ran into the house. And as soon as I got in the house, body went boof. And I just landed on the ground. I knocked over so much shit. I was just flopping like a fish, just a flopping. And I mean, I couldn't control anything. I legitimately was just on this ride that was honestly me jumping and beating the ground. And then, so I rolled over. But because of this, door wasn't locked. So he came in as I'm laying here is a panic attack. So I'm flopping on the ground. Russian or Arabic mob guys right here. Okay, then I finally breathe. And then he's like, can I get water? You need to get up. Do you need just some water? Breathe, man. We got to get up. And I'm like, okay. So I finally get up. And then he comes in a little more, and then he looked down at the table I have in front of me, the coffee table, and laying on that was a plastic BB gun. It was just one of those like CO2 ones, but it had no CO2 and no BBs at all. But guy saw it on the table and went, oh, gun. He said, ooh, put gun away. Put gun away. He said, put gun away. And I'm like, no. He's like, yeah, put gun away. I said, okay, I'll move it. I'll move it. So then when I grabbed it to pick it up to move it, it's a BB gun. So I'm used to it's easier to grab by the trigger. So anyways, I picked it up by the trigger, had it like this, and he then turned, sprinted his ass. He fell over my deck. He fell over my deck and landed in the yard. And then I saw them run out. And then I was so freaked out, I went and laid in my closet for a second just to make sure nobody was going to come back after me.
Okay, Josh. That's
and
crazy.
then here's the thing. The final bit about that. All that happened in an hour. I literally then got dressed, was fine, went to my appointment that I was about to go to anyways. So like I said, nothing changed. It was just like an added little story in my life, and then boom. Because I feel great. I didn't feel like shit after it all. It took me a while to breathe. But yeah.
Well, I'm sure I can speak for me and Matt by saying we're glad that you're okay, and two, that was the most racist story we've ever heard.
Yeah.
You kept saying the Arabic motherfucker.
I know.
You were like come along a ching chong. What were you doing? You were speaking as him.
I was kind of worried there for a minute, man.
Whatever speak. I don't know. But whatever. No, I have a problem there. Talk to my therapist. I don't know. This was hard. Because the frustration, because me and him could never talk. He could not understand me. I couldn't understand him.
Well, let me ask you,
all he understood was money.
Did you end up having to pay that Arab?
Hell no. He ran out. I got motherfucker for free. So literally no money, nothing changed.
That's sad, man. You should have paid that man.
Hell no. I got my gun on him.
I know you held him at gunpoint and he was trying to help you. He asked you if you had water.
Stop. Let me also say, as soon as he saw the gun and stuff, he came back. He was filming me as he was talking to somebody because he was just then spitting out his language, going out and filming me as I have the gun there. But I'm over here still like, dude, I can't. He's like, give me the money. I'm like, I can't. He said, move the gun. And I went, okay, this is exactly how that video went. Like, okay, table. Anyways, I grabbed the gun and pick it up like this. And at the video, and he goes, oh, then a lot of big words. Then that was when he ran and fell. Because I literally just was like, pick it up like this to put it down like that. And kaboom, I was pointing the gun right at him, BB gun. And then when the cops came, look, this happened when I came and did my big fucking like seizure of this damn panic attack. I had my friend Chris on the phone because I was scared already. And I said, like, stay on the phone. Something might happen. I just want you on the phone in case. So he was on the phone with me all the time. Then I do that flipping thing and I'm just screaming, call 911, call 911. Because I didn't know what the fuck was happening. So then Chris called 911 and just said, look, he said, I have two guys are wrestling my friend and assaulting each other. And in a fight, it took 45 minutes to get here. I was already cleaned up. The guy was gone. The house was perfect. And I felt great. And then I told the guys, I said, hey, I pointed a gun at him. And I said, but it was this BB gun. He went, good job. So I'm like, hell yeah. I love my little fake gun. So there you go. I want to see your reactions, full reactions of what the fuck was that? And like, how does my life go on? That's the other thing. How did that type of story not matter?
When you said he just started yelling and speaking his language, what did that sound like, Josh?
I am not copying that. Not even trying. I mean, unless you get me stoned, maybe later. Because we don't have the wheel. I forgot the wheel. But everybody, we need to smoke after that. That story needs a good smoke. It needs a bowl.
Meet the new seasons. Same as the old seasons.
So yeah, that's what's happened today. That was my Friday.
That's a pretty wild day.
Oh, and that was also after some really weird work shit happened too.
After all the stories I've ever heard you tell, Josh,
is this best? Yeah, I think so.
By that one,
you weren't, or you were?
No, I believe it fully.
Yeah. No, and I told it to like one of the comedians tonight. I was just saying of how, I held this guy at gunpoint and I was having a panic attack. I was flipping around. So it was just crazy. And he then started to record me. He's like, that you have the fucking craziest stories. I'm like, yeah. But this is why I'm writing. And this is why I'm doing a lot of soul searching while I'm writing too. And that's really a good thing for people. I've learned writing and music can be a very good therapy. And what I'm writing about now is not just like funny, I'm just saying an actually good thing is for anybody out there to help bring peace to yourself is if you write and like dig into it. Like I wrote about my childhood yesterday and dug into how that actually affected me through my life and like made me bubble my emotions, and then they got cracked, and talking about that of how my growth, because that's what I'm trying to share to people is I want them to see how I grew, and not just, I mean, I lost a lot of weight too. That's fine. I changed who I am. Like I am not the same person I was. That fucking Josh, you all would. That was the worst one. He was so annoying, so loud, stupider than me now.
You're not stupid, Josh.
No, that one was.
He wasn't either.
I don't know. But I had a vision, and this is the final thing I'll say on it. And then let's play. Do y'all want to play What's Under Josh Tit? Come on, we got Matt here. Yeah, we're gonna rock that. So, what was I saying I was gonna tell you?
I don't know. You've been talking for 20 minutes.
It was a crazy ass story, man. That's why it's hard for me to write fucking jokes. That's why I want to write this book. Because I'm gonna show people. Oh, dude, and what's gonna be the greatest final thing? You're recording my audiobook. You know that.
Yeah. Are you going to voice it yourself?
Hell yeah. I read it myself back once and I went, fuck yeah. Because I'm using my inflections and then telling other things at that time, being like, yeah, and she was an asshole. And I like added stuff when I was reading it. I was like, that is what's going to kill. Because I changed
here. This is a excerpt from chapter 3. And there I was in the hospital, and a nurse walked in, and I was naked, and I said,
"Stop right there."
Huh?
That's not even close to how I would read it. Not even close, boy. I don't read no straight like that.
And I was throbbing hard.
Oh, hey, I do talk about me being the Hugh Hef of the hospital. And I have it. That was the fun one. That was the one I really loved reading. It was like how I got all the nurses. I'm like, it was like all those nurses were all around me. Like I even got one of those to get ice cream for me at 2 a.m. Man, that was a interesting time. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, I would never read that way you do. When I read, and if it's about me, I'm putting passion to it. So you're gonna.
It was
the eye of the tiger.
It was a very spot on impersonation of you, but I digress. Also, nurses are worse than strippers, Josh. They're gonna pretend like they love you, that they care about you.
They stab you. Oh yeah. Hell, man. I know more nurses, but the fun nurses that aren't doing that is
but they're not gonna go down on you while you're in the hospital, Josh.
Hey, wait though. Some. Let me explain. I nothing like go down, but we did start. We actually kind of cuddled a bit. One of them, and it's because it's the one-on-one nurses. If you have a one-on-one, because she's not an actual. I mean. She's still going through school. So this is like her internship. So she got the shitty task of literally sitting and watching me for 24 hours all the time. She can't even move. Even when I went down to the MRI, she had to follow down, stay. So yeah. Because I had to be careful.
I had a doctor one time give me a sponge bath and they lingered a little too long down below.
Oh God.
Yeah, it was real weird because I was there to get my eyes checked. It was an optometrist.
Mm. Look at this energy drink I found.
A Bob Ross.
That's just
Yes.
scary. What in the
The
hell?
joy of calm. Okay, so I'm done over here taking the whole show. I mean, here's the thing, guys. I'm like this close. We might not be able to play this game anymore.
Josh
I'm
has
being
done a lot of
serious.
cocaine. He is just on one tonight.
No, honestly, I'll tell y'all what it is. It's they put me on the Wellbutrin. A lot of people I know what Wellbutrin is of it, but
Yeah.
Adderall
helping
shit.
you?
Like,
Yeah. You're like this.
oh my gosh, yeah.
You're like when I was 3 years old, I learned how to swim. My grandfather threw me into the pool, and he started to piss in the deep end.
No, the only reason I'm really like this is the fact that how I always see it's a new car up there. Like my brain feels different right now because I opened up more because of the focus that I can see with that. So that's why I'm excited now because it's like I just got a fucking Ferrari up there. So I'm over here, speeding down the roads when I need to
Yeah.
slow the fuck down and just drive the speed limit and just look pretty.
Yeah, that's what my grandfather used to tell me. He said, just what you want, you don't want to speed, right? Especially
Yeah.
if you got a unique or cool car. I had like an old rebuilt custom 10 1970 pickup truck, that he built with his bare hands, right? And so I got my first speeding ticket like a week after driving, and he was like, "No, listen, what you want to do is you want to cruise, drive slow and cruise." And let people see you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like that little swag where you're just creeping,
And that's it. And like those type of things, you can also somebody dropped.
It's okay. I think he was having a lagging issues with the sound.
No, and
I like Matt though. Matt's a cool guy.
Yeah, I love Matt of it. That was fun. If he ever wants to,
yeah, he can always pop
back.
back on whenever he figures out. Hey, also try to grab some like earbuds or headphones, and then
Bluetooth.
you don't echo.
Who, me? Oh.
No, Matt.
I'm like,
if he gets back on.
what's this? Man, but yeah, I am like, and so now I know though I am not. I will tell myself I will not get Adderall because if I'm already like this on just like Coke, I don't know. I can't get the meth. That's what I feel like Adderall is for these stimulants.
Well, man, and you don't have to, but maybe this could be like one of those episodes that people can relate to, looking back on it. But why are they putting you on this stuff?
If y'all wanted to, I've actually am open up of it, but the main reason that they're putting me on of it is because I've had just a really bad like depression of it, but and depression. And here's the thing that I've learned too is depression might not be depression, even though it feels like it is. And I learned mine that is really helping me and has opened me is because of the Wellbutrin is because I was just lazy and bored. So that made me feel depressed because I couldn't focus my head because my head would not focus on shit. Now that this is open and my head is clear, I can now plan and focus. And this is going to sound crazy. This is. I found Buddy. And what I mean of Buddy, but I have Buddy. Me and Buddy talk. We work together. But Buddy's my inner spirit. That's all it is. I mean, no matter what you believe in, everybody has a spirit inside. Everybody talks. You talk to yourself. You cannot tell me Everybody cannot tell me they never talk to themselves.
I talk to myself, but myself doesn't talk back.
Yeah, but that's the
is that
thing.
what you're talking about?
Yeah,
You're
I
hearing
mean,
voices.
no, it's not. I talked to my therapist about it today, y'all. I'm not super crazy, but it's not really kind of. I mean, 100%. I will say I kind of do hear voices in my head of it. I do hear him like saying back, and what I mean by that is like today. Actually, this is exactly what it was. Is I was driving like home, and I was like, oh yeah, I need to get some nicotine. I need to get some nicotine, and then I hear him go, shut up, asshole. Just fucking go home. You don't need no nicotine. I'm fine.
Yeah, but you heard that audibly, or you heard that within yourself?
I just spoke it out of it more audibly. Like I didn't know. No. I will say it's not like personality or another person of it. I just and it feels good to have like that comfort. That's one thing I like about
Well, it's probably better that you say you've been trying to listen to your inner self more than I've been talking to a guy named Buddy, and he's inside in my head.
No, and that's how I'm gonna describe it, and that's how I want to describe it whenever I tell it to like real people is because it's the I don't want to say like inner spirit a lot in the book. I'm gonna say like I'm just gonna turn inner spirit into the name Buddy.
Well, I think that's fine and all, but in all seriousness, Josh, I'm your buddy. You can always talk to me about stuff,
Yeah.
and it doesn't matter if people are watching. You can say this stuff to your friends. Like I'm always here for you, man. So don't feel alone, or don't let your depression be because you feel lonely. You got me.
Yeah. It's never like so how by bad thoughts. I'm gonna straight up just tell everybody. Thursday, yes, I had big old thoughts that I was gonna kill myself. I was so scared to go home because I even cried and said and grabbed one of my friend's arm at work and said, I'm not safe. I'm not safe. But there was a fight in between my head. There was an inner fight of good and evil, like 100%, because I would go to this man, we got $500. You have the 500 right now. Go get it out. American Pawn, we already looked. There's a pistol up there for about $387.
You already looked?
Yeah, like I was ready. That guy was like getting me. He kept like, we had it because we've done that before. Because he's trying to like find ways that were easy, and we've always wanted the gun. But I'm totally gone with that. I've done something that has really opened my soul there. Because I will say the good side, and I really say Buddy, because I was in a parking lot and I was screaming to some like, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna kill myself." And then it would be like a minute, not even a minute, like 10 seconds later. Then I'm like, "Okay, I'm fine." Like, push it. So maybe it is that I have two personalities, whatever, but I do have things that like switch. Like my mind does switch, and I don't know. The MS affects the mind, your emotions. See there, exactly. Like that's exactly. I talk to myself and answer myself. Yeah, because that's all I'm doing is like.
But the next comment she's gonna say, "But I'm crazy."
No, and honestly, I don't care if I'm crazy. I want to just show me. So
no.
me.
I don't mean it like that, Josh.
No,
look,
but I'm just saying that's.
I didn't know you had already gone and looked at how much guns cost.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I had it prepared. Let me tell you something real personal, and I'm okay. I mean, this is so in the ER. In the ER itself, I had to sit there, and they threw a blanket on me, or they said, "Hey, do you need a blanket?" I said, "Okay, yeah." and I was just getting really bored in there, really depressed. I hid underneath the blanket, and there was enough blanket that if you rolled like this, you could roll it around the neck real tight, and then I pulled like this, and I held it for like 10 seconds. Like I was like pulling, and when I finally like couldn't breathe, I finally got it off, threw it over there, and said, I'm done. I'm done. And then, yeah. So it's hard. And I mean, some people have it in you, and it does change. I mean, you can always get out of the darkness. You can always find the light, because that's how I always say. And the biggest way to find the light is if you make light of your life.
Well, I told you, but I'll tell you on record, man. Like, if something like that were to happen or have happened, that would be very heartbreaking to me. Okay, so
Oh yeah,
I told you how I felt about it, and I'm always here for you, man.
But that's one thing that I just want to say to anyone of the depression thing. That's the hardest thing, when people are like, "Oh, I'm here for you. I'm here for you," of it, and I get that, and that's great. And I know some even reach out of it, but it's just so hard sometimes, because it's like when I'm sitting here and mine just snapped, and that happens to some too, that certain just incidents and then hit them, so they don't want to like reach out. But you are correct with the talk it out. Because that's how I always see it, because everybody says, and you just kind of said that, I'm here so we can like talk it out.
Yeah, you know what I do when I get depressed, Josh?
Yes.
You know what I do when I get depressed?
What?
I jerk off. And I'm depressed a lot.
Hey, let me just say, I got an Oculus Quest, and VR porn is the best thing in the world.
Yeah, well, all jokes aside, man, when you told me about that, you were in the hospital and on 24-hour suicide watch, it really stuck with me, man. So again, I can't reiterate enough that you always have me here to talk to, and I genuinely want you to be happy. I want the best for you. And one day I may show you my penis.
Cheers to that. Brandon's penis.
So stick around. We'll be right back.
Season 10. As long as him.
Yeah.
Tripled.
I told my dad, I said, we got 8 inches of snow over here. And he goes, really? I said, yeah. I measured it. I was like, I ain't gonna tell you how I measured it. And he goes, you did it 3 times?
That was crazy, though. I got locked in my house. I was snowed in I finally just got up today, like in the afternoon, but I was snowed in all day yesterday, and all it was because I couldn't open like the screen door, because I'd have just a small deck, like, so all the snow goes, so you can't, she even like said she hit it. So
hey Josh, let me tell you how I feel about you, man. There are multiple times a week that me and Connor will say Josh-isms to one another, and we thoroughly enjoy it. It makes us happy. We laugh. Okay. Doing this podcast with you, you're the funniest on this podcast, man. And it's when you're not even trying to be funny. Okay. I give you a hard time about it, but you say of it after almost every sentence, and it doesn't make sense of it. You see what I'm saying of it?
Yeah. I mean,
so I say that this is, you came into my life, Josh, and these are things that are always going to stick with me of it.
I know. I really do though appreciate. I mean, that's kind of really sweet that you all like do that of it. And honestly,
And it's
that,
not out
that
of ill intent or
no,
maliciousness. You
it's honestly it's
genuinely
something you
make
all
us.
want
You make
because it
me
makes you
laugh.
laugh. Yeah,
Yes,
and that
and
is
it
honestly what
and
I want to
laughter,
like. Yeah,
and it's a laughter in a warm-hearted laughter type of way, not a evil, ill will
none.
laughter.
Or
Yeah.
not even that, yeah. And that's what I really am trying to get with the book is that right there. Is I want people to have those isms to think of just something I've said or that and like get the laugh, help them motivate them forward, you know. Not that I mean I really do. I do want to be a motivational speaker at one point, and I think I can do one of those motivational speaking / stand up because I can tell stories like y'all saw that 20-minute story was hilarious, but there's no freaking way I could do that on stand up. But a 90-minute presentation, hell yeah.
I miss the smoking will already.
Yeah, but 40 minutes in. So come on, let's do
40
something fun.
minutes in.
Well, it's honestly been good. And I'm honestly like, it's weird, but that's great. I mean, this is interesting. So it was
Look,
a
Josh,
sweet.
I can only hope and wish for and try to guide or direct the best for you in your life. Okay. Um, and like I've told you, you're the only one that has full control over your happiness.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
If there's a lot of toxic shit in your life that's bringing you down and making you feel depressed, we got it's not you. I'm here with you. It's us. We got to
Oh,
figure out a way to get rid of, and it's Lori Chapman. It's everybody on the Inebriated Records family. It's anybody that truly has your best interest at heart. We got to figure out a way to help minimize or get rid of that toxicness, that toxicity in your life, man.
do you know? I've already like figured that out. That was the thing that I kind of because I've opened up and I now I'm my true self. There ain't no shit. I know I had a awakening. I really did. I mean, I am a brand new person. If it's because of the drugs, that's fine. And because I then can learn how to handle everything and be happy and Josh without drugs. So it's training to do all of that. I forget where I was going, but there was something important.
Look, Lori sent you one of those weird "I love you" hearts. I
Right.
care for you
Yes,
faces.
just care. It's and I appreciate it. And I know so many people do. And and this is the thing is when I heard so I talked obviously all the I think at least 4 different nurses. I hated some of my 24-hour ones. Ooh, one got a fight with baby daddy. That was funny. This girl didn't care, man. She had okay, you want to know what her nurse shoes were? Her nurse shoes were pink Crocs with some tie-dyed yellow socks.
I think I know that bitch. Hey, Josh, here's an idea. Every podcast we do towards the end or at the end, wherever, it doesn't matter. At the beginning, we say something that is making us feel sad about ourselves or that's brought us down or the insecurity that we have. And we just let it go into the ether. And if anybody's watching, they can do that too. I'm just thinking of this off the top. So
That, but honestly,
I'll
Brandon, that
start
actually
though.
is yeah.
If I,
Yeah,
if I
release
say
something.
I'll release something on the podcast. I have a hard time coping with the fact that I had 2 strokes at the age of 34 and it took me out for a year. Okay? I have a hard time sleeping at night because I fell asleep one night and didn't wake up until 6 days later. Uh and I'm scared that that's going to happen again. So that's something I deal with and it makes me sad And sometimes it makes me feel like I wish I never got out of the hospital, or in the sense that I wish I didn't survive.
Like you wish you didn't wake up. You
I wish I didn't.
really,
Yeah, because one, I wouldn't have known I died. Okay, it would have been painless because I literally don't remember having the strokes. And two, the fact that I had to learn to speak and walk all over again, right? And I don't mean this disrespectfully. It's the only way I know how to describe it. But I felt slow. I felt mentally retarded. Like, and I'm not saying anything about anybody that's like that, but I felt that's the best way I could describe it. I wasn't myself for a while just because
you had your nerves crossed.
Yeah. So that sticks with me, and that really hits me hard some days. And some days I can't control my if I think about it, I'll cry even though I'm not like trying to.
Yeah.
I just can't control my I guess my tear ducts as much as I could before, cuz once I get in that zone, I'm back in the hospital and I'm scared. So that's something of mine, right? And I'm being honest and open about it because Josh, what you were thinking about doing a few days ago, I'd be devastated if you weren't here today doing this dumb podcast with me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. So, and I totally get you on that one, Brandon. I just want to say, like, I really do can relate and understand. I mean, that's a hard one to let go, and that's kind of one.
And I'll say this: anybody who makes fun of people who had strokes, or says it makes them happy that somebody had a stroke, that person is a real piece of shit. Right? I'll just say that, okay?
There we go. Yeah. I mean, honestly, nobody. What I hate is just anybody judging or saying anything.
Oh shit! Look, it's Matthew. You got it, Josh?
we were like waiting. We both waited like, who's gonna go first? Who's gonna go first? I'm gonna go. Oh fuck, he went too.
Hey, I appreciate that, Matthew. Yeah, we all gotta stay strong. Josh, stay strong, buddy.
Look, I know.
One day at a time. You know, don't shake it more than once. You're playing with it.
No, mine's not even that. And another thing is, it's clearing my mind also. I mean, honestly, and this is something is not that it's making me smarter, but it's like now I'm actually doing my thing. And the biggest so what was really weird with the that hospital, like I say everything happens for a reason. Like with yours, Brandon, I mean, it's kind of a trust thing. That's when the spirit, like I trust in Jesus, like Jesus, take the wheel. I mean, really, I believe that if I can hand everything up to Jesus.
Yeah, but Jesus was born 2,000 years ago. Do you really think he knows how to drive?
Yeah.
Let alone a stick shift. If anybody could do it, though, it would be Jesus, right, Josh?
Jesus driving a Tesla.
He probably would.
Cheeseless.
Yeah. Okay, so, I just,
Oh,
wait. What's this saying?
Yeah, let's get.
It's okay to take time. You read it, Josh.
Our Australian exchange student said he was going to have a stroke. I was worried until he started jerk off.
I like that one.
Kind of said it earlier, but I get it. Dude, I'm gonna say
here's one. I had 2 strokes. Turns out that's all I needed.
Oh, that's a quick one. I like it, man. That's a quick one. My one thing is, so last Thursday was the first time that I got admitted to the hospital in 2.5 years. And the last time I was in the hospital, I was still married to Ruth. I was still married to Ruth.
Is that the made up name?
Yeah. That for legal reasons and moving forward, all names might not represent the people that they are.
What's my name? Brundon?
I haven't got to yours yet, and I've been leaning towards Bruno.
Bruno?
Bruno or Bruce?
Can I get more of like a Gen Z, a hipster boy's name, like Zane?
Alexander.
Ashley?
As
Like the guy from O-Town?
Tracy. That's my mom's name.
No, I give you permission. You can just say Brandon.
That's the thing. Everybody else, I'm just going to really say their name beyond Ruth. I don't know. I don't think Ruth.
Why'd you pick Ruth?
That was the first name I did. And for actions that happened during the marriage, it made it feel like Ruth. To me, a Ruth is like Ruth. Like she's that big girl that like gets shit done, like the Ruth. And very like takes control. She's the one that tells you what to do. That's a Ruth. So that's just what in my head of it. And that's kind of things she did. So I used what the first one went there.
All right, Josh.
I
Here.
don't know what I was saying. They're the same, but anyways,
Here we'll make it a happier note at the end. Let's make up country songs based off of a phrase or words. If you're watching, Lori Chapman, give us like 2 words to make a country song off of. They could be random words like maxi pad.
What's gonna be our beat? Let's do.
Nice, whatever you can come up with. I had a PE teacher named Ruth.
See? I fucking told y'all PE. That's the Ruth.
Here, I got one. My PE teacher, her name was Ruth. In my middle school. One day at the gym, she told me, "You can't swim in this pool." I said, "Mrs. Ruth, please let me swim in this pool." Right? There's a country song. It was middle school. Hey, that's why I love country. It's nothing but the truth. Your turn. All right, Josh.
Okay.
Josh gets one.
Okay, yeah. What? Throw me. We need I have a random word generator. The 2 random word generator. You want me to get that?
No. Here's one. Here's a country song. There's a raccoon in my dumpster. There's a raccoon in my trash. There you go.
Is that what you want me to do? There's a raccoon in my trash?
Yeah, sing us a country song about it.
Oh, when I got home, the lights were dim. I walked on the side. I heard some noise. I heard some noise. I saw this raccoon eating my trash. This raccoon is eating my trash. I think I need my 22. I think I need my 22. If you shoot him in the head, we can go to taxidermy. It will be fun because now the raccoon's dead. Raccoon's dead. I'm done.
Josh, that was a good song, but that wasn't a country song.
Oh, I know.
If you're going to sing about a raccoon in the trash, you gotta sing it like I got raccoons in my trash cans, and my raccoon's name is Big Old Ruth. So come on, y'all, and help me catch this raccoon. That's what you got. Oh, everybody, I got raccoons in my trash can. Come on, that was a good one.
Oh yeah. This.
Josh, are you good? I don't want to let you go until I know that you're going to see another day, man.
No, me, fuck yeah. I'm fucking amazing now, dude. Like, I really know. I know who the fuck I am. I have one more journey change. I feel like is now I'm just really focused on getting my damn skin removal, and it's not like that's. I mean, if I can't get it, that's fine. Like I said, I'm such a believer of everything happens for a reason. So,
well, what's the obstacle, or what's the process of getting that done?
I just have to. It's like April 3rd or something. I had to make this appointment 6 months out. I made this appointment in October. Not even close, Lori. I didn't even figure out like half of the book yet. Because once I am, I think we'll get this baby published. Because I think it will be a good story to reach out to people. That's what I was saying. Like all the nurses were like, "Oh my gosh, that's an inspiration." I'm like, okay, I got this.
Here you go, Josh.
There's me. I don't even want to deal with that. Yeah. Oh, or is she telling me that I have to? Oh no. Look. Also, I will say I'm planning, and I want to do this with this book. I'll get a fancy editor. Like I will spend money for that. Yeah. So. Lori, really don't, because I don't want I'm not over in the book thing. It's right now.
Oh Lord, your editor is gonna have their work cut out for them.
No, she's the fancy editor gets on level 4. I'll have one edit with one person. Then I have 3 people that are going to do an edit, and you're in you're in that group.
Oh, Josh, I meant to tell you, I don't read.
No, I got others. Just
It's not that I can't read; I just refuse to.
Man, hey, you might read if your name's in it, because it's like you missed him. I didn't read. Brandon's a cocksucking motherfucker. It's like,
if it doesn't say, and Brandon was rock solid, throbbing hard at some point in there, it's not a good book in my opinion.
Yeah, because I will say it's just because you are going to be in it. It's kind of interesting. I'm writing while I'm getting to the end, because I really think the end of the journey is getting this skin removal of it. That's not what they do on the 600-pound life crap. Yeah. They'll update it until they get like the skin removed. And like I said, it was a 6-month out appointment. And I think they usually do it because they want you to stay the same weight that you were. Because that means you can maintain that weight. If you can maintain, and I can now, I can easily maintain 25 to, don't get out of the cookies, cat.
You really are a grown-up Eric Cartman.
Oh my gosh.
No, kitty, these are my cheesy poofs.
Okay, so now I have a little office. I had I keep the door closed. She hates that because it gives her what's going there. So one day, and I had had the blanket on the window. There was just one little hole that you could look out of. And I finally opened up the crack a little bit, and I saw her eyes, and then she just splits to the couch like quick, and I chased her, and I grabbed her. I'm like, come back, kitty. Come here, kitty. I'm pulling, and she literally pulls up, looks out the window for like a second, and then goes back out. I'm like, motherfucker. Just to get a little.
Somebody started watching. Somebody popped up when you were like, and then I grabbed her and chased her around the room, and she started scratching me. They had no idea you were talking about your cat, and then they left before you could finish saying what you were saying about your cat.
Hey, I know there's some BDSM channels out there, but I don't know there.
What would our ASR, right? ASR, AMSR. What is that? What would our,
like this type of stuff, you kind of just make little noises like this.
I'm not even that high, damn. Right now, I think I could like outsmoke a lot of people.
Hey, this is my AMSR ESPN of me drinking. This is just a drinking from an empty Dairy Queen cup.
At this point, I think we've shared a lot with the audience. I mean, honestly, if you've all have watched the Ender Things, I will say go jump back. Go jump back to the parts of the show, really.
You can't mute me during my ASMR segment.
Hey, this is a huge audience of people that like this, Josh. You don't know. Listen, this is what it sounds like to crinkle
I
a
hate
blunt
that
wrap.
Yes. No, stop that crap. That would be torture to me, 100%. I've seen that on like the fucking TLC weird shit. I don't know. No, stop it.
Hey, everybody.
We're stopping this. Okay, come back.
Hey, I'm allowed to be back here. Welcome to our AMSR channel. ASMR. Listen to this water bottle.
I am really not liking this. And I think we have had a great journey. Go back, look at some parts of the show, guys. It's deep of it, learn. And honestly, let's end on a good note, Brandon. It's for anybody out there.
Listen, Josh. I know you didn't get it, but Lori is enjoying it. And I'm going to keep going. Hey, everybody.
I hate it so much.
Check this out. Oh, yeah. Oh. Ooh. That was a good one.
Oh, God, no.
Ooh.
I just had to throw a video up to stop you.
Anyways, I had a good time. I love you, Josh. I hope everything's okay in your world.
Everything is. So
I'll see you this weekend to pick up.
Oh yeah. Oh shit. We'll look tomorrow. I got some north side. Oh, you're gonna see. I get to finish my I'm gonna finish my sleeve, everybody. I'm finally gonna get it done. Tomorrow I'm finishing this for
Oh, that'll be cool, man.
And,
it's almost there, dude.
No. So all it is right here, or wherever that is, between the donut, damn it, there is I'm gonna have just like.
I meant to ask you a more important question than your tattoo sleeve. In your book, if the movie rights get bought, who are you gonna have play me?
Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill. No, you have to go with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh hell no! You're totally a Jonah Hill.
I'm a DiCaprio. You're Jonah Hill.
No.
Lori's got to decide. Right, Lori? Josh is Jonah Hill in this situation?
No, I am not. Hey, wait for it. Hey, by the summer, bitch, I might be. What's that other dude's name? What's the one in Magic Mike?
Channing Tatum?
Yeah, I'll be Channing Tatum, asshole. I'll do it. Because they've already told me. Do you know? Because of how my body is made, everything is located here. So I'm 220 pounds now. I'm about and cut it, and then they said they'll take about 30 pounds off. When I'm done out of the hospital, the goal is to get to 180, and that's my BMI. That's the perfect rate of it, and they have to put your abs back together. That's one thing. Do you know? Yeah, when you're fat, you break your abs. It does. It pulls and it's like splits them. So when on this surgery, they pull back and then they have to tighten up the abs. Like I know 4 people's photos usually come out with abs, and especially because I've been working on mine too. So I might be coming out with a 6-pack, asshole. That'd be awesome. Be like,
that'd be great, Josh.
What would you do? Honestly, what would you do if Mr. Shaky had a 6-pack?
I would probably
suck my dick.
No, I'm never gonna do that. I told you at Christmas, I'm not doing that. I told you during Kwanzaa, I wasn't doing that. We're all inclusive here. Ladies' Christmas, I told you during ladies' Christmas.
That was a good hit, though. I got you there.
No, you didn't. You're never going to make me slip up and tell you I'm going to suck your dick.
We love you all. And you don't know what's going to happen right now.